Hey everybody, I am going to do one long video today. I got a lot of Masters of the Universe Origins figures I'm going to open, and instead of doing a bunch of different videos, I'm just going to do one long one. So I'll do chapters so you can go to the one you're interested in. I got the Monger in, so we'll look at him. We got the Space Sumo, and I also have the Tri-Klops mini comic. It was a Comic Con exclusive. And then we got Wun-Dar. And then we got Snake Armor Skeletor, Snake Armor He-Man, Kobra Kahn, and Bolt-Man. And these are kind of older ones, but I never did get this one before, so I'm going to open him. That's the MER-Man, that's the Lords of Power version. And that's just a regular old He-Man. I'm going to open him. I'm sure everybody's seen that one, but just because I got an extra one to open, I'm just going to go ahead and do him. I got him to do some customs with. So I'm just going to start opening these. Let's see, I'm going to start off with Monger, I think. There's the box art. He is based on the sticker that was on the Castle Grayskull dungeon. That's the back of the card. And there's the front. Alright. Alright, so Frogmonger was a Mattel Creations exclusive. And I just got him the other day. So, he's pretty cool looking. He almost looks like he could be one of the Snake Men, but he's not really. He's more amphibious, I guess. He'd look good in a Snake Man battle, though. He's got this thing here that you can take off, I guess. If you had like want to do some army builders, you could have change up the looks. You could have something on with some of them with this on and some off. He's got this cool looking gun. Oh. So he has all the normal articulation, and you can take him apart like you can the others. And he don't have a little instruction thing with it. There's the mini comic, Horde of Frogmonger. We'll look at that now. Actually, I think I'll do a whole separate video with the comics, because some of these are only with these exclusives, so you won't be able to get them with the ones you get in the store. So there he is. I'm going to go through these pretty fast. Y'all pretty much know the articulation and all that by now with these figures. So we'll line them up back here as we go. And next I'm going to do, let's see, where is it? I'm going to do this Tri-Klops mini comic. he wasn't cheap because he was an exclusive from 2021. I never got him, but I was able to kind of keep an eye on eBay until I got a pretty decent deal on it. So there he is. He got that ring with it. All right. Okay, he also did not have the little instruction sheet, so maybe these exclusives don't always have those. But I think this is actually the mini comic that came with him originally, maybe in the 80s. It's just a repro. I wonder if it says anything about being a reproduction. I don't see anything. I think this is different though. I don't think it was there before. Alright, so there he is. He got some pretty cool colors going on here. He's pretty much the same mold and everything. I think this part's different though. We'll call it breastplate, I guess. The sword's a different color also. And you got a ring you can wear, I guess. I wonder if this glows in the dark. The one, yeah, it does say glow in the dark. I remember these opened up. I don't know what you were supposed to put in them or anything. I'm gonna put that on there like something. I don't know. These guys, different eyes. Wow, there we go. It's just kind of tight. There's its blue eye. And there's the green one. And there's the red one. I'm gonna make him look scared. Alright. He's got a place on his back where you can put the sword. Alright. I'm not going to try to pose these any special way or anything right now because I don't want this video to be 4 hours long or anything. I just want to get them open, and I might do some more videos another time setting them up in my display and show you all that. Do like a little room tour of my Masters of the Universe collection. Alright, then we got Wun-Dar. He was a little less. He was also a Mattel Creations exclusive, but I wasn't able to get him because I didn't know they were doing it in time, so I had to get him on the secondary market. I got him on eBay. He also has an exclusive mini comic. Like I said, we'll look at these another time because these are, since they're exclusive comics, some of these you can't get them with the other figures. A lot of the ones, like when they have a wave, they'll do like 4 figures at a time. They'll all have the same comic or something. But alright, he has 3 different weapons. That's cool. I guess y'all know the history of Wun-Dar, but he was like a like Wonder Bread. I think he was in another country or something. Wonder Bread had some kind of promo back in the 80s. So he wasn't really offered in the US, I don't think, in the 80s. But, Let's see, where's the He-Man? He's basically just a brown-headed He-Man with a different breastplate. Alright, he has a sword. It's not the power sword. It's just like a, I think that might be based off one of the ones that came with Castle Grayskull. And he's got the axe like Buzz-Off comes with. And he also comes with one of those blaster pistols, I think also like the one that came with Castle Grayskull, if I'm not mistaken. I'll put that in his hand. Give him a sword and a gun. He's pretty cool looking. Alright, so there's 3 exclusives. Let's do the next exclusive, which is the Space Sumo. Now, he was offered in that 3-pack, which I also did a review on, that was from Target. And but this is the only way you could get him on the card is through the Mattel Creations site. And he has a mini comic that's exclusive to him, so there's his mini comic, Legend of Space Sumo. And he also don't have any instructions. So but there he is. He's got his, it's kind of, I don't guess it's a helmet, more like a mask, I guess, or a wrap. But it goes on like a helmet. So there he is. I can get my camera to focus. Alright, there's 4 exclusives. And now let's look at this other wave here. We got the Snake Armor He-Man, Snake Armor Skeletor, Bolt-Man, and Kobra Kahn. I think technically Snake Armor Skeletor was in a different wave. Yeah. Okay. So let's look at these 3 first. So I just did the review on Rattler, so check out that video. It's on a separate video. But this is the other 3 from this wave. So since we just did Space Sumo, let's go ahead and do Sunman next. I mean Boltman, because he's another Sunman character. It's really glued, look at that. Seems like a lot of this wave had that problem. So I lost a little bit of that comic, I think. Yeah, that one looks pretty rough. Not too horrible, but definitely got some glue on it. Mainly the bottom got messed up. Okay, so we looked at this one already in another video, so I won't look at that one again, but I'll do these other ones that I hadn't reviewed yet. Either in a different video or toward the end of this one. Okay, he does have the instructions. He wasn't strapped in either, so I like it when they're not strapped in. It's easier to get them out. And let's take a little look at him. He has this breastplate thing. So he basically got the basic He-Man abs. And then he's got this armor. He's got a place for his lightning bolts to go. And I believe it's a new head sculpt. I hadn't seen that one. It was like Native American sort of or something. I guess he's Central America or something, but he's got that kind of look about him, native look. And let's see how this works. I'm not sure how he holds those. He's got a little thingy there, like it clips on somehow. It clips on the bottom there. There we go, like that, I guess. Put them in the holster back here too. Oh, they also, that might be to make it clip on there so it don't fall out when you're playing with it. So, pretty cool. I wasn't even familiar with these as a kid, so they're not my most nostalgic ones or anything, but they're pretty cool. Pretty much none of these were from my childhood, actually, so far. They didn't have that version of Tri-Klops back then, so. I'll put him over here. Alright, now let's see. Now, Kobra Kahn was from my childhood. I had the original one of those that squirted the water. He was pretty cool. Okay, that's the same mini comic. It was trying to be a little glued in there, so he has the instructions. There's that. Alright, he has, I didn't show the card really, but here's the card. You got the Rise of the Snake Man logo up here. There's the back. It's got Extendar over here. I don't know if I showed you the Boatman. There's the Boatman art. He's got Camo Con, which we've already gotten, and I've already done a review on him. He was also Mattel's creation exclusive. So he looks a lot like the original. And then instead of squirting, his head doesn't squirt, it pops off. So he has this like he's spitting. So that's your action pose, which they've been doing with this slime pretty much, which I'm alright with because it's kind of cool when you're, I got the old ones that have the action features, so it's kind of cool to be able to pose them in a, you know, action sequence like that. Alright, I'm just going to stand him back here. And then we'll go to the next one. Alright, next we're going to do the Snake Armor He-Man. He's also got the Snake Man logo and that kind of raised plastic and the logo at the top. And he's teasing Squeeze and Snake Face, which we know are coming. I've already got those pre-ordered. They just came out for pre-order. You can click on the link in the description to go to the place you can buy those. It's an affiliate link. It'll help support the channel. It don't cost any extra or anything if you're wanting to buy them anyway. Entertainment Earth and Amazon I have affiliate links with. We're going to get some other ones going. I just haven't done it yet. Alright, got the same comic. Got the instructions. Alright, so there he is. And I think somebody said you're able to take this off with a little work. You have to pop off this arm and the head, I think, and you can slide it off. Or maybe just the arm and the torso. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of stretchy, so you can take that off and use it on somebody else if you wanted to. So that's cool. There's the arm. This part comes off, so you can use it on somebody else too if you wanted to. Alright, let's pop all this back together real quick. And he has the, he's based off the 2000X He-Man. So he has a different logo and the different sword. That's the 2000X Masters of the Universe cartoon sword. I just wish it actually is more like three-dimensional. I did that in another video talking about it, but these would like twist around, but it's all flat on this, so I wouldn't have minded if it was had some more articulation in that sword. And I think this just slides in here. Yeah. So that's a snake grabber. And he had a place on his back for his sword. It'd be cool if he had a shield. I guess he could use his sword left-handed while he's using the snake grabber. It seems like he needs some more protection with that other hand while he's using it. Alright, so there he is. I have him facing off with the snake man over here. Alright, and then we got Snake Armor Skeletor. I also did a review on the mini comic Roboto and the Hypno, so this is the last one from this line that I hadn't reviewed. So you can see, go to my playlists for these and you can see the reviews for those. Okay, so he's got that same comic. I looked at it in that other video too. So, and there's his instruction sheet. There's the art on the back. I forgot to show you that. So he's got King Hiss back here. And Tongue Lashers back there and Ratlore. And then Snake Armor He-Man. Alright, let's look at him real quick. He's also based off 2000X He-Man, Masters of the Universe cartoon. And this part is molded to his head. So his head's all one piece. This part can come off. I'm not going to strap it, but you can unstrap that and take that off if you wanted to make him look more like a regular Skeletor, with just the head's going to look the same though. Or if you want to use this on somebody else, I guess. And he has this thing. What is that thing? Fit fanged blade. Oh, fanged blade. Okay. Fit the fanged blade in the hand. Okay, it shows him using it there. So it's just like a funky sword, I guess. Kind of weird looking. I don't know about that. I wish they'd made it look different on the other side. I mean, not look uncompleted on the other side, so you can turn it different ways. He has a shield. Let's see. There we go. There we go. So does Skeletor team up with the Snake Man? Because I thought the Snake Man were against He-Man and Skeletor. Maybe these other comics will explain it. I'm going to try to figure out what order they go in. I think I'm going to make a whole different video put all the mini comics in order and discuss them. So look for a different video on the mini comics. I've decided to go ahead and make a separate video for that. Alright, 2 more. One of them's just this other He-Man, but I think I'll just go ahead and do him real quick. It won't take me a second because everybody knows him. I use my old one for sliming or whatever I want to do now. I don't have to worry about messing up a good one. So I'm going to stick this back here. I did a video on how you can make slime if you got a retro, like a vintage slime pit, and you want to display it like somebody's getting slimed, like in an action pose, kind of like this is an action pose. So it's sort of like the Origins adapted slime pit is what I consider it. But you can go to that video too. I did a link showing you how to do that with some super glue or hot glue, and you can make the slime. They'll look like it's pouring over him. So, and it doesn't mess them up. It's like this. You're just making the slime mold that kind of drapes over him. You can check my video. You'll see what I'm talking about. All right, and so there's the original He-Man. We'll just put him back here next to Wun-Dar and compare the two there. And then that's just he's got instructions. That's the first mini comic came out with this line. I'll do with all the comics. Let's see. Let's put all the extra comics over here in the stack. Put all the cards over here to the side. Alright, one more. The Lords of Power Merman. And I didn't realize I didn't have this one until the other day. I thought I had it. I got the regular version of Merman, but I didn't ever get this one, apparently. I thought I did. But I don't have any recollection of opening it or anything. So if I did get it, it's put away somewhere, and I'll probably find it one day. And I'll have an extra one, I guess. But I don't think I have ever bought it. Now that I get to thinking about it. So I just went and got one. They're not too high on the secondary market. So there's his. So there's the card art on him. He has some cool, looks like some kind of rat octopus or something. Alright, so there he is. I think I like this version better, even though it don't look like the retro Merman toy. But I never actually had the retro Merman toy as a kid. I actually just got him the other day too, because he's the only original Masters of the Universe figure I didn't have as a kid, like the early lines. I finally, as I got older, I didn't keep collecting as I got into the ones that's more expensive nowadays, toward the end. But I did get just about all of the original waves that came out in the 80s. And I never did get Mer-Man, though, or Tri-Klops. I just got him the other day. That was the only 2, I think. The rest of them I had. So I went ahead and got those the other day off eBay, so I just kind of completed my vintage collection. But, yeah, I never had him as a kid. I always wanted to get him, but if he looked like that as a kid, I would have got him, because he looked pretty cool in this figure. The other one was like they used the same mold as they did for Stinkor. He was alright for Stinkor, but he didn't really look like Mer-Man did to me, but this one does. So, alright, so there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 figures in this opening. I'm probably going to do the same thing on some of my others. There's Rattler. I'll go ahead and put him back over here too. I opened him last. That was the last review I did. I said in that review I was going to be doing a bunch of reviews and posting them. I was going to do them individually, but I had life get in the way, I guess you could say. So I decided just to catch up and do all these at once. So I'll put chapter marks on this so you can go straight to the figures you're wanting to look at if you're not wanting to look at all these, and maybe that'll help. But I'm probably going to do the same thing with my Star Wars Black collection and Star Wars Vintage collection, and I got some other lines I'm working on. So I'm probably just going to do some longer videos and put out less videos but longer with more content. So let me know in the comments if y'all are okay with that, or if you'd rather me do shorter videos more often. And I think for me, with my schedule, it'd be easier to do it this way though, and do more content per video and make them longer and put chapter marks, and you can go to the ones that you're most interested in if you don't want to watch the whole thing. Well, thanks for watching. If you will click in the lower left corner, you can subscribe and get notifications when I post new videos, like I'm about to with the mini comics when I do that one. So you can click in the upper left corner there to click on the playlist of the other Masters of the Universe Origins figures I've done. And I've mentioned a lot of those in the video, so there were little places you could click throughout the video too. But or just click one of the other links to see some other videos I've done. And thanks for watching.